Sure, Jenna. I thought we played very well. I did, and I thought we were full marks for the win. Obviously, from a defensive side of things, we were very good, very stingy in terms of, especially in the second and third periods, shots that we may have given up. Again, we had a little revisitation of some penalties that we weren't needed. Like, in other words, we took a couple penalties there, which I clearly would like to see us not do. And so it's another thing that we could have a learning experience while winning, which is great. So there's some work to do there. And then I thought too, at times in the offensive zone, we got a little too cute, maybe, and I thought we got a lot of shots, but maybe not necessarily a lot of really good quality shots. I thought both teams are high marks for good, solid defensive hockey.
Coach, after that, their first goal, I saw your team come out with tremendous intensity. Did you see that same thing? Do you think that changed their mentality? Like they felt like they had a chip on their shoulder after they let in a goal?
I don't know so much about that. I will say it was a heck of a goal and a heck of a shot by their defenseman. He came down, and I don't think Kapelmaster gave him a lot, and it was really, I thought he picked the corner. I did think we were a little lax in our defensive zone coverage on that play, not quite. I would like to see a little bit more urgency. So maybe from that standpoint, lesson learned, and the guys bore down a little bit more, after they scored. But I thought we had played pretty well up to that point, and I thought we continued to play well after they scored. I did. Like I said, there's just a few things in the game today we got to clean up a little bit. But overall, I thought we, from start to finish, we were full marks for the win.
Just looking ahead a little bit, we have senior day coming up, and we had some good senior performances tonight in McDonald, Ryan Downey. What can you say about those seniors and how they played tonight, and how you expect them to help carry your team?
Well, I can tell you this: they're going to be sorely missed next year. And talk about, I think they've had a conference regular season championship. A couple of years later, they won a conference playoff championship. They've been to 2 NCAA tournaments, 2 regional finals, and their fingerprints are all over those successes. And it's all 4 of them. They played a lot of minutes. And while the class isn't overly big, with only 4 of them, they're very big in terms of the roles that they play and what they do. And not to look too far ahead to next year, but you always have to keep an eye on that. There's going to be a lot of minutes to distribute to a lot of different players. But from day one, or from year one, when these guys came in, they've been very big contributors and great players. And then they've been good students too. I mean, as a class, they're on track to graduate, all 4 of them. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Kyle Shemp in that group too. We lost him a year earlier. He signed to play professionally, and he was our captain last year. But that was quite a collection of players in one class, and they mean a lot, and they're hard workers too. To a man, all 4 of them, and then 5 if you count Kyle Shemp, are extremely hard workers. And so when you're on a team, they got that kind of senior leadership. It's all pulling one direction, and it makes life a lot easier for us.
Thinking more into the near future, how do you think the Bulldogs can prepare for tomorrow's game against Alaska?
Yeah, we can't have a letdown. We can't play any different. They're going to come out. I mean, they're fighting for their playoff lives. We're fighting. Everybody in the league, except for Bemidji right now, but everybody in the league has got something to play for. We got, if we can be fortunate enough, we roll out a good game tomorrow, we could go into the last weekend of the year tied for 4th with a chance at a home playoff spot. So we got a lot riding. But not to focus on that, we got to more or less stay focused. I mean, it's great to point that out, but the reality is that doesn't get you anything. You got to stay focused on how to win. And I think we're a mature enough team now where we can go out, 0-0 tomorrow. It's a whole new game, and we've got to play. We've got to play the same way we did tonight, minus a couple of the penalties there that I'd like to see us clean up.
All right, thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Trevor, can you just give me your thoughts on tonight's play?
Tonight was a very, very good team win, I thought, for us as a whole. And we only gave up 3 shots in the last 2 periods, which was tremendous for us as a team, especially with taking a couple penalties in the last 2 periods there. Just a lot of hard work by everybody.
So you made your goal in the second period with your 4-on-4. Do you want to kind of walk us through your goal?
Yeah, I mean, I was just kind of in front of the net. The guys that were out there with us, it was, Fernandez made a nice feed on my stick. I couldn't have asked for a better pass. Reckowski made an amazing pass to him right before that. So, we were just really gelling real well in the offensive zone, and I was fortunate enough to be on the end of that sequence there.
So it looks like you were faced with a lot of penalties in tonight's game, but is there anything else besides avoiding those penalties that you have prepared for with tomorrow's game?
I mean, at times I think we could probably tighten up in our D zone. I know I maybe let a guy go here or there once or twice. We had a little bit of a misread on their goal, but for the most part, I think we stuck to our game plan, and we executed it very well, I thought. So, just come out with the same plan and maybe tighten up a couple things here and there.
All right, thank you, Trevor, for
Yep.
your thoughts. Next, please join me. Your thoughts on your play.
I think as a team we played really well. I think we had 12, 12, and 15 respectively each period in shots. Their goalie played very well. I think we did pretty good in the D zone, eliminating chances and coming back on the forecheck, so that really helped out. And yeah, it's a good win.
So it seemed like your defensive intensity was a ball game, especially after they scored their first goal. Did you guys feel a sense of urgency after they tied up the game, or were you guys just coming out there doing the same thing?
No, maybe a little bit of frustration. I think they scored like probably 5 minutes into the second, and we were all over them. So I mean, it felt like we should have had better faith in that. But I mean, credit to them. But our guys stayed in it and kept battling, and finally got a goal at the end, and it was good.
Can you tell me how frustrating it is to have 40 plus shots and only get 2 of them?
It happens. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, the way our goaltending's been this year, I mean, I'm sure we frustrated a lot of teams. Stay on their heads, but you can't really get frustrated. A couple of us missed the net. I know I missed the net a couple of times, but you got to keep at it. They didn't shut us out, so that's good. But now we just got to keep pushing pressure, get screens in front, and pucks will go in.
All right. So next week we have senior. Well, I guess it's senior days. Describe to me what it's been like playing 5 years here, and can you talk to me a little bit about like your fellow classmates and maybe
Yeah, well, I've only played 4 years here, but no, it's been great. I like it here. It's great from freshman year to now. The dog pound's always been out there. We always got a good attendance. I just like playing with the guys. I think we've meshed well every year. Never had a problem. A couple NCAA runs. It's been a ride. So I'm sad to see it end, but hopefully we can make a run at the end and see what can happen. But sky's the limit, and really like being a Bulldog. So no regrets.
So leaving and graduating, is there a legacy or a message that you think you're leaving behind?
I think as our class, we got 4 of us now with Mayhew, McDonald, and Lowney. I mean, it just seems like, we're just trying to lead an example for the younger guys, and the legacy. I don't know if it'd be a legacy, but I feel like we've had some success with our group, and it's not just us, obviously, but I feel like as a class we've done well, and we're hoping to keep it going into the playoffs and see what happens. But no, I mean, I like it.